Today is Friday, November 3rd, 2023. That is Zeecliffe right there. We are on Zealand Trail. We're heading out to do Zealand and the Bonds. Started around, I think, 8:30. And it is really looking good. Clearing out nicely. Winds are supposed to be a little bit higher than yesterday, a lot higher than yesterday actually. So I think on Bond today it's supposed to be max temp of 31 with winds 25 miles an hour, gusts up to 30. So it's going to be a little bit more, there's a lot more exposure and a bit more wind than yesterday when we did Liberty and Flume. This is one of the beaver ponds. And you can see, maybe, that something ran right through there and there. Presumably a moose. All right. The road is still open, which is why we're out here getting this. So we don't have to do that road walk. We spotted a car at Lincoln Woods. This is the top of Zealand Falls, right outside the hut. And right down in the middle there is one of the beaver ponds. Got some cool ice forming right on the edge right there. We're up on Zeecliffe now. As you might be able to see, the trees are pretty iced over. Nice clear view of the presidentials. Tomfield Willie. White Wall. Right down there. The Nancy Range in Kerrigan. The Hancocks. Osceolas. Icy trees. Yeah, the wind is definitely higher here. And we only saw one person leaving the hut, and that's it today. Great. We're going to keep moving. Zealand is the next stop. We made it up to Zealand. We bare booted it this far. We're going to put on our spikes now. It's a sheet of ice underneath about a half an inch of snow, maybe. And plenty of exposed rocks to step on, but we're going to be heading down when we leave here, so I'm going to put on my spikes here. Yeah. There's one person ahead of us heading out to the Bonds, and we saw two people coming back from, I guess, from Zealand. One guy was a trail runner in shorts, so I don't know where he was coming from, but kind of crazy in my opinion. Okay, so next we'll be climbing up Guyot and then having a lot of exposure. You can hear the wind. It's going to be, I think it's going to be cold. We are approaching where you pop out of the trees on Guyot. And I just thought it was really neat because you can really see here that these trees, they get the sun. They're facing to the south. And these trees are facing to the north. So it's like two completely different looks to the ice. All right, I don't know how close I am. Let's see. Oh, I'm right here. Oh, there's the wind. Okay. is actually back here. A lot of people think that that's the summit over there because it has a huge cairn on it, but it's just a sub-peak of Guyot. West Bond, let me see, I can barely see on my screen. This big thing is Bond. West Bond has the 2 bumps on it. The left bump is the summit. Flume and Liberty, Owl's Head in the center. We're gonna come down here in junction with the well, I'm on the Twinway right now. We're gonna junction with Bond Cliff Trail. So the Twinway will go to the right, out to the Twins, which are over here. And the Bond Cliff Trail will head towards Bond Cliff. Beautiful. Look at those slides. Great. There you have it. We're heading up that frosty section of Guyot next. This guy is just chilling right in the middle of the trail. He's like 4 feet away from me. I don't know. He should see me. He's looking right at me.
You've got something really good.
I know. You must have something delish. What are you doing, buddy? He's like 6 inches away from my phone right now. He's like, wait a minute. Whoop. Gone. This is the summit of Mount Bond. So right in front of us are the 2 little bumps on West Bond. Of course, behind that, Franconia Ridge. Bond gives you 360 views, so you can see all the way over here. A nice shot of the presidentials, which in real life looks enormous. On my screen, it looks so far away. Tom Field Willie in front of that. And then over to Kearsarge North. What is it? Lowell, Anderson, Bemis, missing one. What's the other one? Can't remember. Kerrigan. West Conway. Background. Alright, we're gonna keep moving. Bond Cliff down there. We're heading there next. We're up on Bond Cliff, so this is looking towards the Nancy Range. Bemis, Nancy, Anderson, Lowell, Mount Kerrigan, Chicorowa behind that, Hancock right here. We'll come around this way. Oh, there's giant stairs, Resolution, all that jazz. Kearsarge North. I think that's the Bald Faces right there, way out. And then here we have Washington, and the Southern Presidentials are coming right straight towards us. Probably can't tell on the GoPro. In front of that is Tom Field and Willie. There's Mount Bond. It's a big hulking thing. There are 3 young guys heading up to the summit of Bond, doing an out and back. And West Bond with its amazing slides, including Guitar Slide, which is now visible. Behind that, Garfield, Franconia Ridge, Owl's Head in the foreground, and then Flume and Liberty, Moosilauke behind Flume, and then down here the Scar Ridge, Sandwich Range. What else is down here? Tacoma Tecumseh. I don't know if it's visible. I'm not seeing it. Here comes another hiker. All right. Winds are much less than what they said they would be. We just came off the Bond Cliff Trail, and now we're on the Wilderness Trail, which was a logging railroad line, as was Lincoln Woods Trail. So the rest of the way out is going to be basically completely flat, with some areas that have railroad ties in them that you have to watch out for, but it should be quick going, which is good. It's about 5:15. Sunset is officially at 5:32, I think. So I don't think we'll be out of here before dark. I think dusk ends at 6:02 or something. So we just pulled out our headlamps, but still doing okay without them. Good day. Way better day than I thought it would be. Winds were nice and low, and skies were, I think, as clear, if not clearer than predicted. So, worked out well. As you can see, there's no snow down here. I think we lost all of the snow up around Bond Cliff. And there's a little bit coming down, but not like a little bit of ice in a few flooded spots, but no spikes necessary. If you were gonna go out and back to Zealand, I would bring spikes for that, because descending off of Zealand back towards Zealand Road, I think, could warrant spikes, but everything else, not really. We are back at the bridge. All right, took us about a little over 10.5 hours and a little under 19 miles. And saw quite a few people going out to camp at Guyot, or before Bond Cliff, I suppose. It is a Friday, so people are heading out for the weekend, but we are done.